Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of our F123 co-op career mode here with myself and Matt 212, fresh off of a McLaren 1-2 in Monaco. Matt, I have kind of dominated you all season long just for you to show up and one-up me and get the win in Monaco.
Well, you know, I'd watched you obviously come third in Bahrain. I then watched you obviously come second last week at Imola. I was like, Gary, could he be on for a win soon? You know, is he going to get the first win of the year for the team? And I thought, you know what, jewel in the crown. I wanted to come back seriously last weekend and decided, you know, I'd showcase to Zach Brown just what I'm capable of. Of course, it does still mean I'm a little way behind you in the championship, but the car is good, of course. We forgot to mention it last week, but it was actually the first race we've done on the new patch as well, wasn't it? So the McLaren car got a tasty buff as well, so we could actually be in a good little fight this season.
And it looks like even if some of these upgrades come through, we are going to potentially be the top team in F1. So, and we have upgrades coming in, we have a whole bunch of them coming, actually, in about a span of 8 days.
Yeah, there's a lot coming after Barcelona. So the race after that, I believe, is Canada.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, it'd certainly be exciting when, obviously, we head to Montreal, what the car's going to be like. But we can actually be in, yeah, for a good championship battle here. You know, we're going to have to be consistent, which has never been either of our strong points. But F123, it's a new chapter, Gary. We head to Barcelona today. I am looking forward to it. Here we are then, Gary Owens. It's qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix. How are you feeling here, Gary? Are we going to see another McLaren pole?
Matt, I said I was going to get pole last episode, and I ended up, 13th? So, yep. I think I'm going to qualify 13th.
Fair enough.
I need to make those setup changes.
The problem is, of course, you said you were going to qualify pole, and it helped me get pole. In my little mind, so I'm kind of hoping you were going to do that for me, but apparently not.
I learned.
We'll wait and see what we can do here. I'm actually going to strip a bit of wing off my car. It's so difficult to work out a setup for this venue, but we're going to try. We're going to stick with that, I think, and we're going to. Oh, actually, while I'm pressing the wrong buttons, we want that.
I just added some toe. I'm a big
you
toe
love
guy.
a bit of toe, don't you?
Yeah.
I sometimes forget how much you love toes. What a way to kickstart a qualifying lap. Very overcast as well.
Not a great lap,
horrible
but
run. Yeah, so I didn't do well. Oh,
wow.
I've had a nightmare.
Okay. That was a bit better than I thought it would be.
Where are you?
7th.
Oh, I'm 10th.
Okay,
I reckon we're probably pretty
off.
close then, yeah. I made one mistake, which cost me into Sector 3, probably cost me about 10th and a half. And that was pretty much the gap between us.
There you go. So we were looking pretty dead even again.
Yeah, we really, really were there. 24 thousandths of a second between our top three, but it is Verstappen, of course, second in the championship, who takes pole position here. Nico Hulkenberg, shout out to him. Up in P9. But Gary, out-qualifying Lewis Hamilton as well, but we need a good race, don't we? That's where all the points are available. Right, Gary, let's do this. Barcelona, Spanish Grand Prix, the new version of the track. Again, qualifying pace between us look pretty competitive, but are we once again going to see you have the better race pace?
I hope so.
I don't. 20 points still the deficit as we head to Barcelona. 2.89 mile circuit. Gary, do we prefer the new layout of Spain?
Yes. That last chicane is terrible, and it should never have been there.
It never should have, so we are both happy, happy boys. Loving the fact Crofty wasn't telling us anything throughout that intro. It allowed us to talk, but I'm going to head to the track. We are in for a treat at the start of the Grand Prix then, aren't we? We are going to go backwards.
I don't mind this. I like being a little bit off strategy.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit off strategy works well for you, doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, last weekend we were the only cars on the soft tyres. This time around we're the only cars not on the soft tyres.
Look who finished 1-2 last week.
It's true. Drivers that started on the soft tyres. Spanish Grand Prix time. Gary and I both on the alternate strat. 5 red lights.
That was a long wait.
It was a very long wait, but I actually responded quite well. Yeah, everyone gets a bit of a bad start in front of me. Oh, what's going to happen into one? Gary, how on earth are you all the way up there?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm up to 3rd. What happened?
I got murdered by a Ferrari.
Oh, hold on. If you stay stopped, you're probably going to get a safety car.
Have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. VSC deployed, the virtual safety
There you go.
There we go. It's back, Gary.
I may or may not have stopped as well.
I saw the minimap. It's like F122 all over again.
It's bad crash gate. That was stop gate.
Hey, you did really well off the start. I was very surprised by how well you did.
I mean, they all bogged down in front of me, so I put 2 wheels in the grass and just hit overtake.
Say, I watched you go down the outside, and I was kind of just stuck in the middle.
Oh my god.
You good?
Have
you ran into the back of someone?
Perez just stomped the brake pedal.
Oh, Gary, no. I can
and I got
see
a
the
5-second penalty as well.
Oh, dearie me. Are we going to need another safety car?
All I'm going to say is it's going to be interesting. I got to pit immediately because the left side of it's just destroyed.
Oh, Gary, no. Well, McLaren have had a nightmare here in the opening 3 laps. Both of the cars have lost a wing.
Mine a little bit more untimely.
Yeah,
I nearly went
really
straight on into the pit wall as well.
Yep.
Just because the wing. I got to serve the penalty first.
Oh, the AI. That is a big train down at turn 1. On to a set of
finally
hards, are we,
leaving.
Gary?
I am going to stretch these as far as I can.
That I was genuinely considering that as well, but I've never found them to go as far as I'd ever want here. Go around the outside of 1. Come on, Alex Albon. There we go. Around the outside of Alex. That builds up a little bit of confidence.
As soon as the message came in about the safety car, he stomped on the brake pedal.
Yeah, they do, don't they? It's so ridiculous. Will Bottas sign up and move on Ocon? Oh, that was aggressive, but we'll take it. I'm just trying to pick cars off early on, don't do anything stupid. Definitely running a lot more downforce. Force Ocon defensive. Actually going to brake quite well there. But can we switch him off the corner? No, not quite. Go on. Go on, easy flat. If I wasn't in the dirt yet.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Wheel to wheel with Esteban Ocon like Mansell and Senna all those years ago. And we're through. Fair enough.
Look at that train.
Actually,
with the Aston.
you've scored points. Have you scored points every race apart from
No,
Miami?
Miami, yeah. Well, everything from Miami, yeah. Because Miami was, what, P11, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? And half of my points came last weekend in Monaco.
Yeah.
Go around the outside of De Vries. Get it slowed down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, a little bit at the moment. I'm going to try and get a run on Kevin Magnussen, though. Back down in towards turn 1. Right around the outside. I've just only noticed as well now, Zhou Guan Yu is hanging on to the back of the Mercs and Ferraris.
Oh, yes, look at that. I'm going to try and do a Lewis Hamilton-esque drive here, where it's just like, take the tires forever, you know? And then, like, the 40th lap of the run, be like, my tires are dead, Bono, and then fastest lap comes in.
Okay, good luck. I accidentally made a double overtake down the middle. Oh, here we go. Tsunoda and Hulkenberg on Pierre Gasly. This is getting dramatic. Hulkenberg's practically pushing... Sorry, Tsunoda's practically pushing Hulkenberg along. There's the 2 old Alpine teammates side by side through the first couple of turns. We're going to try and... Ah! Yuki! We're through. We're fine. We're not dead.
Wild up there?
It is getting very, very wild. Wild and racy. So Gasly, a little bit of a slip up. Go on, give me some space. Give me some space. Beautiful move. It's not done yet, though. There we go. Back into the points we go. Come on, then. Through the final corner. Gaining on Nico Hulkenberg. I don't really want to use the battery if I can avoid it. A Haas car not massively fast down the straights. And the outside will go, and into P9 then. Bit of a gap up to the sort of front runners, if you will, but Alonso still holding firm. That Red Bull battle, though, Gary, at the front of the field is looking tasty. So I actually had a moment earlier on, Gary, in a career mode race I did, where Oscar Piastri, turn 1 at Portimao, turned across me.
Oh, okay.
I did the biggest save of my life, like a double huge correction, and it genuinely has hurt my shoulder.
Really?
F123 has actually injured me.
It's a physical game.
It is ridiculous. Race leader Verstappen, pretty much everyone else that isn't called Carlos Sainz into the pits. Of course, that's who I had the beef with early on in this race. Now would be a good time for a safety car, Gary.
I do agree with that. Oh! Joe! Joe's in it! Alonso's crashing, so is Joe. I thought that was for Stroll. Red flag!
Yes!
Man, you have just hit the jackpot.
Oh, boy!
Oh, my goodness. I thought that was Stroll I was rolling up on, and then I come around the corner, and there are just 2 cars parked wrecked with each other.
I will take that.
Holy crap.
So what lap are we restarting, sorry? Lap 19. 19, according to mine.
Are you doing softs?
Yeah.
Alright.
Am I doing softs, Gary? Of course I'm doing softs.
Let's run it.
Good to get back on track.
Oh, no, I'm doing mediums.
Oh, okay.
Please don't say it's put me on the old set.
Wait, I'm on hards.
I don't think it's put us on new tyres, Gary. Oh, it's put me on new mediums.
New, but I'm on old hard or same hards or new hards. Jesus.
Oh, I've had to absolutely destroy the Red Bulls there. Gary, how are you 4th? How are you 3rd?
Oh my goodness.
What happened? There's still an Aston Martin on the track.
Okay. Alright, so they all went bonsai into turn 1.
Yeah.
I think that's the craziest turn 1 scene I've ever witnessed without a crash. And I just went around the outside, and then I had to avoid some cars, so I just kind of cut the corner.
Gary, I also have just realised this game has screwed me out of a potential win.
What happened?
I haven't used a different compounded tyre yet today.
Oh, dear God.
So I'm going to have to box at some point before the end of this.
Greetings.
Oh, no. Oh, where am I going?
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Well, Matt, we got the red flag.
I hate this game, man.
Are you out or in?
Of course I'm out. Oh, man.
We got the red flag you wanted.
Did we?
Yep.
I'm so done with it. How do I get so much bad luck in this series?
Oh my goodness. What is this gonna be? Like 2 laps of racing?
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, no, it'll be about 5, wouldn't it, still? I can't even see anything.
Okay, let's see if I'm on softs.
So dumb.
Yes!
You are. Of course, now you get put on softs.
Matt's gotta watch from the sidelines now.
Yay! So Leclerc. Oh, go on! Charles Leclerc, they're trying it instantly. Leclerc's on softs, Perez is on softs, Hamilton's on mediums. Every other car is on softs. And I don't want to alarm you, but Logan Sargent could be on for more points.
Let's go.
Perez up to P2. He's going to slam the door on Charles Leclerc. That's quite brave. Oh, Gary, I don't get this game, man.
Neither do I.
How can I go from a situation where we're at half distance and I'm there, like, the gap between Gary and I could be 5 points leaving
and now here I am.
And then instead now, it's going to be 45-point swing to you. Is Gary going to send it again down at turn 1? He's certainly going to look for it. Gary Owen to the inside. Oh, it's great wheel-to-wheel. Oh, contact. Go on, Gary. Hang on in there. Hang on in there, my son. Down the inside of Sergio Perez. This is beautiful racing between Red Bull and their new biggest threats that seem to be McLaren. Oh, Perez has mugged him. Clean around the outside there by Checo Perez. Oh, go on, Gary. 2 laps to go. His new fast lap of the day. Sergio Perez has got nothing against him. As Geraldinho Owens will take the lead of the Barcelona, the Spanish Grand Prix. Are we going to see that Red Bull come back at him, though?
I think we will.
By the way, Perez is going to build up a huge lead over Max in the World Championship. Oh, here we go. DRS. I mean, look at the straight line. Oh, here we go. I know what he's doing. Gary Owens, that is a brave strategy.
I don't have enough confidence on that front straightaway with how close he was.
No. It's brave. Is it going to be bold? Is it going to be beautiful? Checo Perez. He's going to melt his battery as well, I'm sure, through the final corner. Gary Owens already on it. Sergio Perez trying to use it. Is he going to use it? He's not using it. Sergio Perez has let him by Carlos Sainz's new fast lap of the day, and Gary Owens is going to swoop through back to the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix with just 1 lap to go here. And surely, unless Perez can get a mega run down the back little straight, which he did, he was able to get a very good run last time round.
He did have a good one.
Surely not, Gary. I mean, I'm going to pretend that I'm happy it's at least going to go McLaren's way at the moment, rather than being completely gutted that I should have got 2 in a row. Because I do absolutely believe, had I been put on that set of soft compound tyres, I would have had the pace at the end of this race. But Sergio Perez, he's riding close. He's trying to use a bit of battery to stay close to Gary Owens. Oh, no, he's lifted out, though. I think that's it, Gary. I think you've done it. In towards the final few corners of the Spanish Grand Prix, where Max Verstappen famously took his first F1 victory a few seasons ago. Gary Owens, after a 3rd place in Bahrain, a 2nd at Imola, it was his teammate that took the win last weekend out in Monaco. It's not quite a crown jewel of Formula 1, but round in the final corner, it is still 25 points going Formula Owens' way. Things you love to see.
We take it, boys. I am so sore. I didn't know I had that thing.
I think we both do.
I swear I changed it from that.
You teleported immediately into the garage, and you're now sat in one of our crew members' bums.
I just want to thank my sponsors, my supporters, and the team, McLaren, standing behind me this whole time. And now we get to wave this Canadian flag since Lance Stroll can't. And it looks beautiful
Gary,
up there.
Fair play to you. Fair play to you. An hour's worth of racing, apparently, according to the game tonight. But it is Formula Owen that comes out on top there.
No way that's correct.
Perez. No, it's not. It's because it simulates the red flag time.
Ah, yes.
Ferrari 3 and 4, Mercedes 5 and 6. So really, actually, all 3 teams taking big points out of Red Bull. Haas there, Nico Hulkenberg, 7th place ahead of Sonoda. Sargent gets more points, and it's a double points all for Haas. It means championship-wise, Gary's now up to P3, just 20 points back behind Max Verstappen. I'm still in 8th there ahead of Alonso, but 24 behind George Russell and 46 behind you. I hate this game, man. I really do.
It was looking like a completely different outcome halfway through that race, but it just shows you how quickly things can change.
I love the fact that now only Nick de Vries hasn't scored this season, but everyone seemingly below Alonso just takes points out of each other every single week.
And both Astons at the bottom, by the way, so that was terrible for them.
Yeah, nightmare weekend. We're only 14 back behind Mercedes now, Gary, after 2 wins on the bounce.
We're coming in hot.
We are doing very, very well. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed to both of our channels. Gary, as our race winner, I'm going to let you have the final word.
The final word? I'm really good at this game. I'm faster than everybody, and I just want to thank everybody for watching and supporting the co-op career mode of myself and Matt212. And I think we're in Canada next, right?
We certainly are.
So,
it's home races time.
Fresh off of a win, gonna go back-to-back in Canada. We'll see you guys then.
A massive thank you to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon supporters for their continued donations to help my work. These things go much further than I think a lot of you ever realise and allow me to continue making content full-time here on YouTube. So if you want to support me from as little as £1 a month and be featured on all of these end clips, either click the join button next to the subscribe or head over to my Patreon. There's a link down in the description.